What's going on, peeps? 1-1 at the Emirates Stadium. 1-1 at the Emirates Stadium. We could have lost that game today. Fair play to the fans for staying there till the end, Carl. We knew, there's no way in hell we're going to lose this game. Especially against City. Yeah? As good as City have been for the last God knows how many years. That era is done. These men are rebuilding. They were there for the taking, and now Arteta yet again turned up. Imagine trying to drive a car. You know what? When you're driving and you've accidentally got your handbrake on, Arteta goes into these big games with that light on. You know when you're driving and you've got the little light on, or you get a little signal that your handbrake is on. Arteta turned up to this game and put his handbrake up, and then tried to drive the car with the handbrake on. I just don't understand it. And this obsession, this absolute obsession with the Basque region, Mikel Merino. Bro, the guy, as good as he is, he clarks teams with Spain. But, I mean, no offence, look who Spain's playing, yeah? You're in that team with absolute ballers. Of course you're going to bang in goals, score a hat-trick, whatever. But the Premier League is a different animal. And when you are expected to win the title, because a lot of people are now expecting you to win the title for us. When you're expected to win the title, you go into these games and you beat these teams. You beat everyone. If you want to win the title, you have to beat everyone. I don't know why you're playing for the draw. I never forget Rodri, yeah? As much as I hated the statement that he said when we drew 0-0 at the Etihad. Not last season, but the season before. You know what Rodri said? The mentality. We went over there to draw the game. If we'd beaten them, we would have won the title. We'd have won the title, and the pressure would be off when we go again. Arsenal has the best squad to go the distance. And look, I'm not saying we're not going to win the league. We probably will. 5 points. Liverpool, I know they keep winning, but their next couple of games are looking a bit, they've got to go to Selhurst Park and deal with Crystal Palace, who I believe are fourth in the table, if I'm not mistaken. They're either fourth or third. I know Tottenham's up there, but they've got to go over there. If they drop points, they drop points. If they don't, if they win, and they march on. We've got to go to St James's Park, and we all know how that might go. Today, Gabriel Martinelli reminded everyone who he is. He reminded everyone that he is a baller. Yes, he has his moments where he's running, he's never looking up. And for me, Martinelli needs to come off the bench. He needs to come off the bench. Port Vale, he can start. Yeah? But to not start Eze, Eberechi Eze, he's probably one of the best players in the Premier League last season. This is a player that anyone could have. If Liverpool could have him, they would buy him. Even though they've bought up whoever they could. Liverpool have spent money, but Arsenal have also spent money. Yeah? We used to moan about, teams are always winning titles because they're always spending money. We used to cry that we're never spending money. We've now spent money, but the money we've spent is sitting on the bench. Eze starts all day long. He is the answer to Gyökeres. He set up Gyökeres last week. Set him up. Look at that assist last week. Yeah? The ball comes flying in. Eze waits, and to pass it across the goal with one touch perfectly for Gyökeres to just tap in. That's what Eze does. And he done it again today. Saka and Eze come off the bench. They come off the bench, and City, excuse my French, shit themselves. City are thinking, rah, okay, we got to park the bus. Pep knows his team's dead. Pep knows his team is dead. Their best player today, or best players, were Haaland. Haaland's banging in goals, by the way. 11-1 against Moldova is no joke. Yeah? I think he scored 5, if I'm not mistaken. He even got taken off because he's either he's tired or I don't know. He's been banging in goals, and I knew today he's gonna score, whether we like it or not. I know our defense can be unbelievable sometimes, yeah. But I knew that bastard was gonna score today. Yeah, fair play to Erling Haaland. Also, Doku had a very good game. He was dragging it out. But you know what's mad? City started using the dark arts. You see it? Donnarumma taking all the time in the world. Eventually got the yellow card. It's wasting time. I don't understand Arteta's obsession with the Basque region. I really, really don't. I don't understand this obsession with the Basque region. Mikel Merino. You know? So, I don't know, man. I felt like I just needed to come on here and just vent, to be honest with you. Just needed to I'm not happy with the draw. I'm really not. So, yeah, let's see what happens, man. It's 5 games. We're gonna keep saying this. Oh, it's the beginning of the season, but lads, before we know it, it's gonna be Christmas. And if Liverpool are 10 points clear by Christmas, it's over. And for me, as much as it hurts me to say, we'll need to get rid of Arteta. We need to get rid of him. I know he's in this process of trying to make Arsenal formidable, but sometimes football's football. Football is football. It's a game. Yes, you've built us up to where we are now, and thank you. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for getting us to here. But I kind of feel like we're in the best position we could ever be to win a title. We're not going to win the Champions League. I'm sorry. We're not winning the Champions League. If you see what Harry Kane and Mbappe are doing right now, we're not winning the Champions League. We don't have those type of players in our team. If we were smoking teams, if Gyökeres was getting a hat-trick here, 2 goals there every week, then maybe. But it's not happening because Arteta has got the handbrake on. Against the big 6 or the big boys. Yeah, not your Chelseas, not your Man U's, not even your Tottenhams. When it's them two, Liverpool and fucking City, I don't know what it is. It's like it's this unbelievable opportunity to try and win a game. It's just football. Just do your team, put out your strongest team, and go and win the game. And today, if he had put out his strongest team, he would have won the game. So, yeah, man. I'm glad we didn't lose, to be honest, Carl. If we had lost, it's horrible. It's horrible when you lose. You know, you've got to go into work, you've got to deal with all the bants, you've got to deal with Talk Sport, you know, you've got to deal with Jamie O'Hara, you've got to deal with Cundy, all these guys, hey? All these guys, AFTV, you've got to deal with all of them if we lose a game. So I'm glad we didn't lose. So we move on. Big up Martinelli, unbelievable goal. Fucking Donnarumma, that keeper. I even said to my sister, I was watching the game with my sister, I said, he's going to stop a few shots today. There's going to be moments where we think we've scored, but he gets there. He's the reason England didn't even win anything. He's the reason Italy won the Euros. Remember that. Gianluigi Donnarumma. He's the reason PSG won the Champions League. If he wasn't in goal last season for PSG, we would have been in the final. Who even knows? Who even knows? You know, we could have even won it. Because if we had played Inter in the final, we would have beaten them easily. Not easily, but you know. But anyway, love Massive respect to everyone. Thank you.